well, I'm done with the work.
Yes. You have some open time now.
I have some open time.
Would Denise, I think if Babak would recognize Denise, I guess Denise would recognize Babak as well, even though Babak has not managed to put a
and
name
there's
on
no
the
witch
face.
roll there because you were paying more attention.
Yeah.
So therefore, yes, you think you might recognize that guy.
I know who it is
Mhm.
by association.
Mhm.
I've seen you around and feel very bad for you.
Yeah.
And I will say that at some point to your face. But no, I think first order of business, I will go directly to Batir's house. I'm assuming we have some sort of
Right.
underförstådd, some connection. We both know what's happening here. So if you're in the shop, I'm assuming I'm just showing up, hoping you're
Wow.
home.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Have we talked about our friendship before?
My assumption is that the seers, since nobody else could possibly understand,
Yeah.
they kind of have a choice.
Yeah.
Either they maintain a contact or a connection.
Yeah.
But the years go by and there's no confirmation and there's
Yeah.
right. There's the years go by and it's just a crappy
You
little
have
bell
your
and,
own lives,
And so that's one thing. Or as certain other seers they tell us, if they saw any of you in the street, they'd walk the other way.
Rob would absolutely
Right.
just nope.
That's right.
That's weird.
We did get the idea that Atta and Andronikos were going to dedicate a fair amount of their time to the former gravesite of Thessalia.
Yeah.
And probably bother people, make an offering in the ditch, and they're like, go away.
Yeah.
But that they were going to take that seriously, but they are not here. They are doing something like that now, or maybe they have fallen out of the habit.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, I'm imagining there's
maybe we haven't seen each other for a long time.
I don't think we avoid each other, but it's also not like a fun thing to be friends over. It's not like it's a fun, common interest, and we have very different lives.
Yeah.
So, but
and
if
maybe
there's
also different personalities.
Yeah, but if there is a time to reconnect, unfortunately, this is the best one.
Yeah.
Under very sad,
Great.
annoying circumstances. So yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're showing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm. What is the? Is it like open? Is it like a medieval garage? Like, can I just walk in?
I kind of like the idea of it being like atelier, like I don't know what that's called. Is that?
I think you would say almost just a studio.
Yeah.
It's
closed.
Because I feel like atelier is really.
Actually, people do say atelier in French as a loan word.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. But so I think it's kind of some part of my home, but I think it's quite. It's not just a room. Like, I think it's quite. I've made it more bigger and upgraded it. So I guess maybe it has its own door or something you can.
Yeah, because if it has its own door, I would go there first. I'm assuming.
Okay.
You're assuming I'm sitting and thinking about it
right.
as well.
So
well, you were right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since you're working, but you worked with stove.
Yeah, right.
The chinging.
So you will see first thing, of course, that the bell and the amulet are where they belong.
Yeah.
Right. And the two of you can actually even see the power kind of coming off of your body. When you look at each other, so it's almost as though there's almost no need to explain.
So I'm knocking on the door. No.
Yes, come in.
Like walking and just go. But here.
Hello, Denise. I know why you're here.
Yeah. It's unfortunate circumstances to reconnect, but yeah, we really do need to talk because I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah, I
as
can
much
feel
as I
it
do.
too. Yeah.
There's a new one. I know this person.
Yeah.
Young boy.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I've seen him. I don't really know that much though.
Doesn't know what he's getting himself into. I really do feel bad for him. So I do feel, I know I can't ask you this because you of course have, everyone are responsible for their own lives, but you know as much as I do that we've been chosen again, and now a new person who seemed very lost and confused, and I do feel a sense of responsibility over not just the job we've been given, but over this person specifically.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to connect with him?
In some way, maybe, or just watch from afar.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one to affect other people's lives, business. If he chooses to stay out of it, then that would be the best alternative, I think, for my own selfish reasons, as I cannot. If something bad were to happen, I would prefer it to be to me or us too.
Yeah, I understand that.
But if he chooses to help us, then that is his choice.
Yeah.
But
I
think you understand.
Could we, if we, I mean, what was the bell? Can we learn something from the bell? I don't really remember what.
I think it was just that was a different.
Well, it was an extraordinary artifact.
Yeah.
And it actually changed aspects of reality when it was used.
Yeah.
Technically, you could use it again, but it seems like a very drastic act to do it.
But it's not like it's.
But we know this.
Yeah.
And you can't find something out by just, I don't know. It's just something you use.
Correct.
For that specific reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess if we're in the same place, we would be talking about it and also try to find something out.
Since you haven't come up with anything scholarly yet, if at all, then you are going to be forced to fall back on magic.
Yeah.
Or something similar.
Were you able to get more charge?
It's after some sort of philosophical revelation, it seems.
Oh yeah, right. But you're able to.
You can,
we
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have 1 point left.
Yeah. I guess. Do you have the list?
Yes, I do.
This may be the center of the mania. I think there was one.
Yeah.
Which is here. Actually, this is it. So then, and you're talking to Kaif. What shall you say and do?
I will ask use some services to have some spirits help take care of my day work.
I see.
So it's running smooth for the next, I don't know, a day or
time unit.
Some time unit, so it's not hanging on me. So I can.
At the moment, this is in days, so it is the day.
Yes.
So in that case, the main way you would do this is simply start to participate with either cleaning or maybe just some sort of ritual use of the fountain, and nothing too overt or elaborate, but just sort of showing respect for the place.
Yeah.
Your ability to actually see the spirits is much more enhanced than it was before. And it is at this time that you realize that what Kaif sometimes talks about, you are actually seeing, which is not really what you had kind of expected. And in this case, it actually will be like bronze-colored goldfish or fish in the pool. That you were like, those are not.
It will be. I will start cleaning, and then I will just stop and staring at these like bronze, these very beautiful fish,
right,
and almost forget myself.
Right. So since it's kind of free for you, at this time you can do this. It just is going to take time, definitely the rest of the day, to show this. You're not getting out of this one, right?
Nope.
This is
No.
Right. You have to be busy doing this.
Yes.
And,
I will do.
Right.
I will do that, and I will do this to get this favor. But I also think it gives Babak time to like almost drift in thoughts, and he will think about this poem when he sits there. I don't think about the poem, look at the spirits and be like almost let himself sink in a bit into, and just almost feel what is this.
Well, that's actually really nice. It doesn't really match with a gaining knowledge roll, unfortunately.
No.
But it doesn't. But it is actually a very nice characterization.
He will just like, since it takes this time, and I think that times it lets him just sink into
now,
it.
Kaif does say something like, they are fearful today. And you will notice that a number of the fish, or perhaps other things, are closer to you than they are to her. And she just speaks of them as, they're very fearful.
It feels like something is up.
Right. They seem to like being around you.
Have this almost weird realization. Oh, she's not been just crazy.
This was not a charming superstition that just worked out well. Most of the time.
I think, almost like, she's not weird and crazy, and I'm weird and crazy. So I think it's spinning a bit around that.
Sure. Okay. Well, time marches on, of course. And I think that if you're going to do a little magic to do some location, then now is the time to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of my charges to locate the center of the mania in ordinary space. So we can see where.
Excellent. So you'll spend the charge. There is no roll, and the answer to that in this portion of the city wall, built off to this boulder, which is in no way important to city defense in any meaningful way in modern days. But it used to be, a very important city wall to command this area.
Is that like going down?
Yes, very. Very. And also there's that pit into who knows what, over there in that corner. Looks like it has a bottom, but I wouldn't want to go down there. And this battlement, as you can see, looks right over ledges. So that's a really steep set of drops right there. And it is as you are now I'd have to go back to where Batir lived. It might not even be the same place. But but wait, as I recall, I think we even put you over here. So it might not be that far away.
Batir or
Yeah.
Denise?
You're at Batir's studio.
Oh
Right
yeah,
now,
true. Yeah.
So actually going up these stairs and over to it is not that far away for you.
Okay, so where was my studio?
Boy, a lot of things happen right around here. I'm trying to remember actually, but I don't want to make it a big deal. You kind of have a choice whether you want to go to spend the rest of the evening doing this, or to resume family life and pick up in the next morning.
Do you mean like investigating or?
To follow up to know that it is in this area, so you would have to go and get a better look.
Yeah, I think we're both, since we're both there, I think we would wanna go and check it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're close.
Yeah.
All right, so that is actually a staircase up to that wall, which in the past would have been a guarded and managed area, right, with a soldier presence and things like that. But that's back in the days when the city fought armies. And so now people just walk up there.
Okay.
And what has been built?
It was a stair up to the.
Yeah, that's right there. I'm pointing at the stair.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Is that like up on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just walk up onto the wall there. I have no idea where this map comes from, and I'm sad because I don't own it. So I can't actually use it for a published version of the game.
Yeah.
But
it's
full of wonderful little things that you look again and say, oh, wait.
Yeah.
So in that little box then, or former battlement area, there has been built what used to actually be an enclosed almost building there for the soldiers to fight from, right, with an open back toward the city part, is now built up a little bit. And although it is a little old and beaten up, clearly people have been trying to take care of it. And in front of it, you see here, so this would be against the drop-off on the city wall right there. That's the little former building that I am talking about with a little plaza in front of it.
Okay.
But now, taking up much of that whole square, people have built secondary walkways and things and placed them. So these circles have been set up, including this one with pillars that have been put in.
Yeah.
And you can see that some of this renovation is recent. But the difference between the new things and the old things is very, very clear.
Yeah.
So it's far from, clearly someone wants the whole thing to look like that, right? That'll be really nice when that happens, but it's a long way away from that right now. As you are going up the stairs, somebody comes down the stairs, and he is just an ordinary citizen of one sort or another, but he has an interesting behavior in that he has a bowl, a broad bowl that has a bunch of like pastries and buns in it. Now this would be somebody who might walk around, offering them as part of his job to go and, here, pass these out, to the workers sort of thing. But he is eating one, which is not that unusual.
Okay.
Figure if he has to carry around giving them to people all afternoon, then you might as well get one, right?
Yeah.
But he's just stuffing it into his mouth as he's picking up the next, and he's actually being not very careful about the ones that he's holding, and is so energetic about grabbing the next one and jostling all this that he's being a problem for you as you're walking up the stairs. Just
Maybe he's really hungry.
Right. And the
He's in front of us.
he's walking down.
Oh, he's walking down. Like,
Right.
What is that?
Is he like in some way threatening or just like just a guy?
At the moment, it's just a guy.
Okay.
Right. We have also moved. We're in a zone though. I mean, the mania is past a certain point mathematically where the smell of burning comes off him for you.
Okay.
Right. And as you look around, you will see that there are people who are busy doing things, especially in this outer circle. But there's some weird things about their behavior. One is that they are there's a little more food around than you would think, and again, one person is eating like some meat, and they didn't bother to cook it very well. It was like they kind of cooked it and then just grabbed it before it was done. It's raw on the inside, and they're just really, and they're not eating normally, right? Stuffing, but nobody is commenting on this stuff. And furthermore, as you are looking around, you will see that everyone seems to have tied extra ties onto their clothes, and that things are the possessions are like tied to the architecture in some meaningless way. So some kind of, you have seen odd and compulsive behavior before. Remember the stacking the rocks and things like that, and scrawling like meaningless crap all over the place and stuff. You have seen the manic, you have seen the manic obsessive behaviors before. One person is fleeing the area, running away that way as you are coming up the stairs and walking over to this area. A person runs away in the other direction, and the rest and a number of people are screaming after them really brutal insults, shouting, get out of here, no one wants you around, and accusing them of like, it was you who, it's your fault, things like that. So you all are aware of where you have arrived. I mean, you might not have seen it before, or you may not have given it any thought before. This is one of the temples of Vahad.
Okay.
Which is one of the minor religions of the city.
Which was this.
Right.
Okay.
And it may occur to you, because you are scholarly, you are like, oh, that's right, circles.
The temple of
They're all they do circles all the time, right? At Vahad. So yeah, of course they would make like circular pavement, if conceivably. There are a few other things. There is a rack of weapons that look as though they are not really for practical use. They are high quality, but they are wooden. So like practice swords, but they're really nice ones. And there's like a spear and a few things. And it's set up at the side, I would say, of this set of circles, right? Which has kind of a circle on the inside there. And so it would be set up here.
Okay.
That's where the rack of weaponry would be. And there's a person there who is, has a wooden sword and seems to be standing in a ritual posture. And a few other people are watching. He's standing with the sword like across his thighs, with one hand on the hilt and the other supporting the blade, maybe from the top, and standing there like he's concentrating. So the whole place is weird in its own cultural way, but there's also this mania vibration almost that you can sense through the spell, that it's around here. And as you know, the mania grows, right? And people become more and more obsessive or more dangerous. a woman walks up to the guy with the sword, and says, Ogajama, which is his name, get on with it. And he begins to recite a poem. And the poem is also obscure, and it's actually in a foreign language that none of you know. But it has the same sort of short clipped. It's not very long. It's only a few lines long. And then he ritualizes taking the sword, and he does it with his very he puts one knee up, kneeling posture. She stands there, and at her signal, which is to touch his shoulder, he makes a motion as if he were cutting his throat with a sword, and it finishes with his arms fully extended, right, and holds his head down, sort of in like an "I am dead" kind of ritual posture.
It's good it was fake at least. You can save him before he does it for real.
A person who you had not noticed before, who is a man, and he and the woman turn to each other. And this guy is in full Neo-Koveshian official. He's got the ritual hood. He's got her hat. He's got the very elegant, efficient-looking priestly outfit of the Neo-Koveshians. And he says to the woman, whom you can actually see is also more ritually dressed than you had realized at first. And they're arguing.